We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Eastern Michigan Eagles and the Western Michigan Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Western Michigan's offense will go to work first. A rivalry game like this, they'd love to get off to a good start. Guys, the last time they met, they were trading haymakers with each other.
They sure were. You could really tell in that game how much this rivalry meant to the players. They were exhausted, David. That game was back and forth. Neither of these teams want to lose because you don't want to hear about it for an entire offseason, and you know they're going to be playing with some fire today.
And you hear about it from the fans every time you lose. You hear about it constantly. It matters. Heard about it with Jesse Palmer and the Georgia-Florida rivalry. It was a big-time deal. They're going to be playing with emotion. Who can handle that emotion early, get settled in, and throw that first punch? And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Straight ahead, it's Green. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air, it's Lowry. Rush right in his face. And the dive and the grab along the right sideline.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Grab behind the line. It's Parks. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits inside, it's Buckley. He's past the sticks. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Driving forward, it's Green. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Finding space. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Tells to run, looking to pass. Gonna let it fly. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Wide open downfield. Turning it on. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Makes a grab and room to run. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Ready, go. The run inside. It's Buckley.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Drops back. It's Lowry. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Second and long here. DB's right up on the receivers. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Hires on the move. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Catch is made at the 15. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. There he goes. The 40. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He caught that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And the full dive and the grab down the left.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
All over him immediately.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Keep it on the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Sets his feet. It's Kim. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Tells to run, wants to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Just keep slinging it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, it's Buckley. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finds his man. It's Buckley. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the first down, and we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He now has 74 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell he took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Lowry. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Buckley. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Caught in the backfield, it's Buckley. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Selling the fake. Gets rid of it. He's already thrown 1 interception, and before this gets in his head, I think the way to fix it is to get the mechanics squared away.
And sometimes you get rushed, and everything happens a step faster right in the games, and then you realize, like, I'm bending, I'm throwing off my back foot. Like, slow it down, take some deep breaths.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Bennett. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might as well run him again. There's a crease. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Kim. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Buckley. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll give it on the counter. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Now over to your game inside Waldo Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Kim. Turns it upfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Bennett. He's past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Bennett. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Right side, it's Bennett. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The pull and throw off the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up.
Touchdown, Eagles! They take the lead with the 6. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Number 46 is set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Give him 105 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play fake. Makes the grab. It's Parks. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Broncos are flying down the field. On the ground, it's Buckley. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. He's changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Out wide left, it's Barnett. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Buckley. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats, and they're winning.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. and we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Straight ahead, it's Buckley. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And they draw to within 3 here in the fourth quarter.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the fourth quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Hits inside, it's Bennett. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right?
Makes the catch, and he's free. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth.
Number 46, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, down here on the Western Michigan sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Off play action on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that...
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Kim. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Sees an alley. Turning it on. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're all over him. Buried before he could blink.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat and cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
And he got it! Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Couldn't set his feet.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. It's dropped after taking the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He's got him this time. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Kim. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on third down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the first down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining. And, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
3rd and long right here. On play action. Gonna take a shot. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Number 46, set to kick it off.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Fires to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Wants to go up top on second down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. He's going to let it go. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They want that clock to run. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. He's stopped.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Sees a crease. There he goes. He's got enough to